Alright, so we're going over to the basement of Oregon, and we're going to do it on Bomb, which is a slightly different game type than Secure Area, and one worth knowing because it's more competitive and, in my opinion, much more interesting. I'm also going to talk about Mira because she's cool. Okay, so laundry room and supply room are in the basement.
Protect the bombs.
So the first thing you'll notice is Bomb has two objectives. A,
10 seconds.
the offense has to go in with a diffuser, plant it,
5
and
seconds.
protect it for 40 seconds. It's like a little case that they tap away at.
Increase surveillance
to
on bombs.
activate.
Op 4
Takes about
has a
10
diffuser.
seconds. So, thing about this game type, obviously, or not obviously, in some people's case, is that there's no point defending Bomb B from Bomb A. If the other team manages to get control of B, there's no point being an A for you. But, you know, there's no point having additional reinforcements protecting you, trying to stop people from getting in from that side, because the other team doesn't have to get in from that side. They've got B, they're going to sit down, and they're going to force you to come to them to go and defuse the bomb. Or to go and destroy the diffuser, rather. So, when you're defending something like this, you're always going to want to have ways between A and B. So in this case, the best place to put it, in my opinion, is definitely over here. Gonna have a nice little rotation hole, so now you can get between the sites if you need to. And you can also use kind of the kids' room philosophy in order to defend it, and you can go in here, place one reinforced wall that's going to keep you safe. Side here, use Mira's special ability to see into the room. So this is a bulletproof glass here. But what I can do is line up my shots, pre-fire, and use this space over by B to defend A. Hopefully this should make a lot of sense now that you understand the kids' room philosophy. But this can be a really effective way of keeping A safe, because A is kind of a tough place to stay alive, where B is a little bit better. So let's hit rewind a bit. Let's say this is the beginning of your round. You haven't used any reinforcements yet. You're just trying to figure out what's going on with this site. First, you're going to run over here. Okay, this is going up to a main lobby. We've got a roof hatch here that gives a lot of coverage of the site. Stand up here and see over towards my mirror. I can see into the rotation hole that we've already made. I can see into like the back corners here of the laundry baskets. That roof hatch is definitely going to be a problem. We're probably going to want to prioritize that. But just in case, let's run around and look for other things. Okay, let's see. This is the B site. Another roof hatch here. That's 3 reinforcements we're probably going to use. We've got this like weird little dead end connector room. Boiler room, bunker entrance, and
You have entered an enemy
bunker.
controlled area. Leave
So
now.
this is basically an exterior facing wall, and we're going to want to reinforce it. So 2 reinforcements are going here on the exterior facing wall room. 1, 2, 3 roof hatches. That's 5 reinforcements used. We've got some stairs back there. Probably gonna want to put 6 here. 7 here. That gives you 3 more reinforcements to work with, which you can either put 1, 2, 3 right here. 3. To make it a little bit more difficult to get through that hall. If the other team just, you know, goes past these 2 reinforcements and this wall, they're still going to kind of be a pain in the ass. And then you can put the 3 of them over there, or just 2 of them over there to like provide you just enough coverage, and then put the 3rd one over here for the mirror, which is my preferred. doing things, because most people will, instead of coming through construction, because it's extremely difficult to live there in like the bunker area, most people will try and go for this lobby because it's really easy to open this hatch, and having this mirror here to contest it is really important. And you know, people will try and plant the diffuser hiding in that corner. Just throw out your seat. You can line up your shots in advance on people up there, fire them. This one reinforcement is really doing a lot for us when we're playing Mira. So then, in terms of like who's going to be playing where, you're going to want to have one person over here, obviously. It's a good idea. You're going to have one person, you know, who can play kind of over here, deal with anyone pushing through boiler or stairs. You're going to want to have traps for sure, just delaying people as much as possible and giving you warning.
You will be detected
people
if
who
you
are trying
remain
to
in this
push through
area.
here. And you know, maybe a person who's ready to deal with that, who can then go and flank later. So you might have 3 people on the bottom floor and then 2 people upstairs roaming. Like, they can hold the meeting hall here. This has 2 of the hatches. So you can look at it. You can protect it from your stage. You can protect the lobby here. This is a nice way to kind of make it difficult for them to get on this hatch and delay it as much as possible. You can make yourself an escape by going into this attic, blowing out the wall. So now you've got rotations that take you up here into the second floor of the dorms, which again might allow you to flank people in the lobby. You have a lot of options. You could also play over here in the kitchen. In the kitchen. This rotation hole, now you've got access to kitchen. You can just run around like the entire map, take people by surprise, generally be difficult, waste as much time as possible, and make it so that the other team can't just sit on the hatches and look for picks forever. Make it so like they're rushing in the last 30 seconds to try and get in, so that those C4s and those smokes are going to be most effective, because you know exactly which choke point they're going to be forced through. And your anchors have time to stay alive. You know, the roamers have just led the other guys on a merry chase. One thing I have done before that I'm not sure if I want to keep trying to do is put a mirror here. And then watch construction from here. This will save you a reinforcement that you can use elsewhere. I don't know. 50-50 on this, because if they bring Hibana, this is impossible, because Hibana can just shoot her Skyros at this and break the mirror and everything. And it makes it a little bit harder to hold the construction push sometimes, but sometimes it results in a bunch of kills on a construction push early. Like Ash just tries to run through here, she's dead. She can't do very much. Thermite tries to come through here, can't do very much. There's a lot of people that you can stop going this way, or even, you know, you can use this to bully a shield user. If they're coming in, they're trying to use the shield, they get poisoned there. They're going to try and pull it out, pop them, or they just have to eat the damage every time they walk over it. And, you know, they'll take 70, 80 damage every time they, excuse me, if it's Legion, you'll be able to damage them for at least 40 or 50. If there's a Kapkan trap, they'll take 40. Elemine, they won't take 40, but they'll take as much as you can shoot them while their shield is down because of how the Elemines work. That's not interesting to you guys, I apologize. Moral of the story being, understanding how Mira works is important. This is, it's black from the other side, so they can't see in. It's a one-way mirror, which makes it very safe for me to just, you know, sit behind here, scrape as fast as I can, and pre-fire people around the corner. Gives you intel, and it's an extremely effective way of anchoring. But the important takeaway here, guys, is just that in Bomb, you want to have waves between the sites, and you can kind of use an integrated philosophy of like, well, we want to cover up all of the exterior-facing walls for sure, as much as possible. We still want to cover the roof hatches, but we're also going to leave, you know, some of these soft, make some space so that someone can play the mirror and contest A from B. So it's integrating a little bit of the kids' room philosophy and the standard like, Fortress philosophy. Hopefully that makes sense, guys. And this will be helpful for you. It's definitely stuff that I wish I had known going into Siege, because I was just like completely lost about where I should put my reinforcements and kind of how to think
15
about
seconds left.
where people are going to play strategically. Just one last
10 seconds
thing.
to go.
If you see Mira doing anything to my character right now,
5
just don't
seconds to
reinforce
go.
things next to her. If someone puts a reinforcement here, it screws her over, and now this mirror is useless
reached the
because
time
she'd have
limit.
to shoot it, break it, and then be vulnerable and not get the benefit of pre-aiming her headshots.